Hi, and welcome to What Starts with Clarity, the podcast where we have real conversations at life's crossroads. I'm your host, Ellen Gibson, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're diving into one of my favorite topics, one that I've seen change lives and transform perspectives. It's something that I call filling your cup. Let me ask you, when was the last time you intentionally pressed pause? A long day, but truly stepping out of the routine to refresh and recharge. So many of us are caught in a constant cycle of work, responsibilities, and obligations. We keep pushing through even though we feel drained, burned out, or stuck. But I've learned that some of the biggest breakthroughs in clarity and vision don't happen by working harder. They happen when we step away. Filling your cup is about creating space for perspective. You can't pour from an empty cup. When you're depleted, every decision feels heavier. When you're refreshed, you see possibilities more clearly. Think of it like sharpening a saw. A dull blade takes more effort and produces rough results. A sharp blade? Smooth, efficient, effective. Our minds work exactly the same way. I remember one client who called me feeling completely exhausted. Between work and family responsibilities, he told me he had no energy left for anything else. I asked him, "What do you do to fill your cup?" He paused and said, "I don't even know what that means." We talked through it, and by the end of our call, he committed to scheduling something for himself that week. A couple of days later, he called back, excited. He had taken an afternoon off in the middle of the week, gone to the lake, and spent a few hours kayaking. He told me how incredible it felt to clear his head and how much more effective he was when he got back home and back to the office. That small, intentional time out completely shifted his energy. Another client was an entrepreneur and business owner who hadn't taken a vacation, literally, in 25 years. After we talked about filling his cup, he decided to take the leap. He planned a 2-week road trip through the mountains of Tennessee and the Blue Ridge Mountains with his wife. When he returned, he told me that was life-changing for both his business and his marriage. They reconnected in a way that they hadn't in years. He came back as a more effective leader and a more present partner. Both of these stories have something in common: permission. They gave themselves permission to step away. Many people resist calling a time out because they feel guilty or they think they don't have the time. But filling your cup isn't selfish. It's absolutely essential. A burned out leader can't lead well. A tired parent can't give their best to their family. An entrepreneur running on empty can't make clear decisions about the future. And when you fill your cup, everyone around you benefits. So here's my challenge for you this week. Schedule one cup-filling moment. It doesn't have to be a vacation. It could be an afternoon off, a walk in nature, or an activity that you love. Clarity doesn't come from chaos. Sometimes the clearest path forward starts with pressing pause and filling your cup. If this episode spoke to you, I'd love to hear about your favorite ways to fill your cup. Share them with me at pivotpointme.com or in the comments below, wherever you're listening. And if you're ready to take a bigger step toward clarity, vision, and action, check out our virtual boot camps and mastermind groups. They're designed to help you pause, reflect, and move forward with focus. Until next time, remember, your best ideas often come when you give yourself space to breathe. And remember, it all starts with clarity.